The air is getting crisp and autumn is definitely on its way. On my walk the other day, I noticed these branches with colorful berries and I was so inspired to paint them. I took lots of reference photos, something I often do so I can paint later at home. And in this video, I will start with a simple botanical study of these berries and branches and then turn them into a more playful, abstract illustration. As I was painting, I noticed so many little differences. For example, one had glossy translucent berries and the other was matte and oval. Even how they were attached to the stems was different, and you only see these things when you slow down and really observe. And that's why studies like this are such a great way to learn. I also love doing them in my sketchbook because it takes away the pressure to be perfect. It's a place to experiment, and it's okay if things don't turn out exactly as planned. Now it's time to clean up the sketch and move on to painting in. For this first one, I decided to use some colored pencils as outlines. So I'm going over the graphite outline that I made very lightly and just add these sharp lines because I love having sharp edges. You could do this either before applying the watercolor or after. In this one, I'm doing it before painting with watercolors, and in the next illustration, I'm gonna do the opposite. So here I noticed the branch to the right had warmer yellowish tone, so I used a green, gold, and sap green um, in a wet on wet technique, just applying the lighter color first and the darker on top and let them blend. The one to the left, on the other hand, has more bluish tone, and there I struggled a bit because the colors turned out too vibrant. I used Prussian green and sap green and Hooker's green. So I tried to make them a bit muted and tone them down by applying some browns on top. So I let the first layer dry and then apply some brown on top to see if I can make them a bit less vibrant. Next, I moved on to painting the berries. It's really important to let the leaves dry completely first so the reds and oranges don't accidentally mix with the greens and turn muddy. I started with a light orange and quinacridone sienna, laying down a soft first layer on each berry. After that dried, I added more layers to build contrast. deepening the reds and oranges at the top to give them more dimension. Once all the watercolor layers were done, I added some details with colored pencils, and it's important to let everything dry completely first before going in with the pencils. Now moving on to this illustration. Here I'm trying to simplify the shapes and play with a bit of abstraction. I decided to paint a little black bird at the top, inspired by a tree outside my window where lots of birds have their nests. They're super cute, and I just had to add one because it makes the artwork feel more alive and adds a bit of storytelling to it. So here I want to thank you for watching, and I hope this video inspires you to slow down and notice the little things around you. Next time you're out, take some photos and try a small study like this. It's such a lovely way to learn and connect with nature. I also want to mention that YouTube has a new community feature so we can connect more and even share what we are working on. I think I would really love to know, do you watch these videos to relax, to learn, or maybe both? And what kind of content would you like to see here? Because recording and editing these videos, especially with voiceover, takes a lot of time, so your feedback means a lot. And if you enjoyed this, it would mean so much if you liked the video, left a comment, or shared it to support the channel. It really helps me keep making more videos like this.